Gotta go with the royalty-free music now. Because of YouTube copyright shit. Favorite hot dog style or topping? So I'm bratwurst. Just a classic mustard on there, baby. Except relish and mustard. Ooh, see, it's all about just that straight up mustard, man. I have that as a late night snack a lot. I'll have a couple, maybe a brat. Not like the real good German brats, but like there's a brand here that we like. They make pretty good brats. Make that just straight up an hot dog bun with a little mustard, baby. See, I like that. I'm usually with you. I'm not a big tang guy, but on like on a big fatty salty sausage, that acidity like cuts through it real nice, and that pairing is just like, damn. And I never was a big mustard guy until we started touring Germany, and I started getting sausages with mustard on them, and now I'm a big mustard guy. Mustard, onions, and relish. I've never been huge on relish. I do like onions. That was me, baby. Extra blood. Tried sweet mustard. I'm sure I have at some point. I don't have any right now. I do like a Dijon mustard or a honey Dijon mustard. Fucking forget about it, baby. That is the shit. Chili cheese, onion, crushed up jalapeno, kettle cooked chips. Oh shit, the chips on the dog is that's a real fucking, that's a pro move right there, man. That is crazy shit. Dominic, good to see you, bro. Hey, Tommy, get your shine box. I haven't seen Goodfellas since I think I watched it in university. Booze Wash, welcome in. Hot honey Dijon. That'd be fucking good. English mustard. What's English mustard? How's it differ from regular ass mustard? Okay, so here's what we're doing. Hot as hell. English with spice. Hey, that's new news to me, brother. That's some fucking news to me, baby. So like I was saying yesterday, fucking peeking. All right. I was working on this A-Sprite script that batch exports all my fucking layers. So I'll show you. This is basically my level. All right. I've kind of, in a way, turned my pixel art software into my level editor, because one of the challenges with this project was I didn't want to use any plugins or anything. So all of the enemies and obstacles and all that shit, they all have their own layers here. And what I want to do now is I like everything I got, but I want to add... Oh, Jesus, what did I just do? Oh, no, that's good. We're just a little bugging. I want to add some space to the start of the game. I want all of this shit to happen just a little bit later. I want there to be a little bit more of like an intro, as it were. So what I do is I go to my canvas size and I'm going to add 320 pixels. I'm going to add it to the front. So now if I want all of my enemies and everything to stay stay in the same spot relative to each other and everything, but have this here, I would have to go like file, export as, pick the file, pick the fucking frame, or the layer rather, and then hit export for each one. So I wrote this script instead that does it. Set it to an alias in my shell, and it appears to be working, which is nuts. But before we really fucking start pissing around here, I just want to test it a little bit. I want to make sure I haven't fucked anything up. So I want to first, I should just copy this whole folder here in case I absolutely destroy something. I'll just paste it here. Is that a sausage in your luggage, or are you just happy to see me? It's both, brother. It's fucking both. It's regular mustard, but it talks funny, yeah. Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. Ooh, that'd be good. Came back with an inappropriate. Is it in the like toothpaste tubes too? I love that. It's like in an ointment, like a big ointment container, like that weird kind of soft metal that you squeeze it out of. I love that. Added zombies or some shit. Fucking hell yeah, dude. Okay, let's try. I'm gonna try a testaroonie here. Let me go to my asteroids. I'm gonna throw one in. Okay, let's go back. Let's do this. Canvas size. We'll add 320. I think that's right. We're gonna hit save. Okay, and now I am gonna have to edit my script a little bit here. So let's go. Let's do. I don't want to send them to the desktop anymore. I want them to be. I'm getting used to Vim too. It's like this editor in the terminal. It's kind of fucking weird. Okay, so we want to do. Oops. Insert mode. So this is going to be documents. And then what is it called on this computer? It's called. Oh yeah, it's got to be this way. Shit. One sec. Documents. Love 2D. Capital L space projects. Capital P. All right. Okay, documents slash love 2D projects slash. I'll have to switch this on Mac. I'm just gonna hard code it for now. I gotta make sure. I think that the love 2D projects folder is called something different on my Mac. But okay, that should be it. Let's try this out here and see. So. Okay, a couple things here actually first before I continue. Let's go here. Let's go get fetch. Oh yeah, shit. Oh yeah, okay. Here, we'll do this. We'll do get restore. Good here, right? Nothing else to fetch. Yeah. Okay. All right. I gotta close this. Let's open this again. Should be back to yes. Okay, we're good. Okay. I think we saved the changes to that file, right? Documents live 2D project shmup. Okay. Oh wait, but that's not right. That was close. Export. So it's going to be slash shmup slash sprites is where we want to put them. Okay, let's try this out. So I'm gonna do in VS Code. If I open one of these, like let's look at asteroid data big. Will it tell me how? I want to know the resolution of the file here. We'll do a little test. So we're gonna go, whoops, open that again. Save. Okay, let's try this out here. Export layers, space bg1.png. Oh wait, hold up. That's wrong. Okay, export layers, space bg1.asprite. Okay, let's see what happens. Boom, save train data to PNG to blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's go back here and check this out. Okay, so a couple little mistakes, but this actually did work. The only thing is asteroids big data, asteroids small data. I have asteroid data big, asteroid data small. Okay, I'm gonna undo that. Fucking worked though, which is sweet. Let's do. Let's go here. Let's do git restore all. Does that work? Restored all of them except for the new ones. Okay, these are the new ones. I'm gonna remove that. Also gonna remove that. Shut the fuck up. Terrain test data. That's fine. So let me look at that script again. Jesus fucking Christ. There we go. Export layers. Okay, so it's just layer name underscore data dot png. I'm just gonna rename these layers. So it'd be asteroids underscore big underscore data. So let's just rename this asteroids, right? With an S, yes. Asteroids big data.png. What is this asteroid data.png? I don't think I'm using this one anymore. I'm gonna remove that. And this one we're gonna rename asteroids.
Hey, Colton, yo mom is so ugly. When she fell out of the car, the driver was arrested for littering.
That's a good one. Okay, and then asteroids small data is empty, even though there should be a couple on there. Okay, let's try this again. Everything else looks like it worked. I'm going to, on my asteroids big, I just want to put one in this new area here. Come on, Sprite. Fuck this. Tile setting shit just is so irritating. There we go. Okay, we'll just plop one in there.
Hey,
what?
Zatchet2194, you re as annoying as tight underpants.
Yeah, take that, you fucking guy. Okay, let's try this here. Let's try it again. So we're in the right, we got to go to Sprite, and then we're going to go export layers. We want to export them from that thing. Boom. Got them all saved. let's go back to our project. And it worked. It fucking worked, baby. Let's run the game. See what happens. Oops. Dillian, you have a good one, bro. Sprites, asteroid data, big. Right. Let me run that again. I renamed those files. That would be in function asteroids.lua line 8. So this is going to be asteroids big underscore data. And same thing with small, it'll be asteroids small. Okay, let's run it again. Okay, so this is working properly, but our big asteroid that we plomped in there didn't show up for some reason. So why is that? You re as annoying. What up, Zach? How you doing, man? One thing for sure, can't stand a bang with dude. Toperia is a fucking monster, man. I kind of wish I would have put money on that one, because that one I was pretty sure a lot of people were, you know, hyping up Oliveira for good reason. He is a badass, but he's just like Toperia is insane. And Charles, I think, is like, I think he's on his downswing now, unfortunately. That guy is a freak, because he knocked out Holloway, Volkanovski, and now Oliveira 3 in a row, right? Reached out to Surfite? Hell yeah. Haven't heard back? Just show up. I used to email all the time too, and now I kind of just show up, or I call earlier in the day. Okay, what were we doing? So why didn't, let's do this. Let's get the debug mode going here. Do I have the right? That's good. Yes, okay, that's all good. So there should be an asteroid at X64 Y97 in here. So let's see. Let's put a breakpoint. Just put a breakpoint here. Let's see what we get. Spawn info length 0. Okay, interesting. Asteroids underscore big underscore data sprites slash that. Is that the right? Wait. Oh, this is the wrong fucking. Sprite slash asteroids underscore big underscore data dot png. Interesting. Because I am seeing this shit in here. Let's see if it worked for the other enemies. Let's run it again here. It did work for this part. These guys are showing up. Oh, hold on a second. Might be something as simple as fucking... Nope, never mind. I thought maybe the enemies were not running, but they are. Okay, let's see. Other enemies are working. At least the Simple Simons are working. Diagonal Dans are working. Power-ups are working. Circle jerks are working. Oh, these asteroids are working. So why isn't it... Am I spelling this wrong? Asteroids underscore big underscore data dot PNG. Oh, I know why. I'm a fucking I'm a fucking moron here. Because of my spawning code is bad. I need to. It's like it's code that will work fine for the actual game. For testing, it's fucking stupid the way I've done it. Okay, so let's do this, and then we'll just rip this whole thing again. Shouldn't matter, right? If you didn't change anything else. Boom. One thing that is weird that I haven't been able to figure out is it doesn't actually close. It keeps running in my terminal for some reason after. Okay, let's run it now. I bet you, yeah, there it is. Okay, so it fucking worked. Yes. That feels so fucking good. Fuck yeah, dude. That's gonna make all of this so much easier. Serious hospital bills? Fuck, I hope you're alright, bro. Got to train a couple times since shoulder appointment. Bottom half guard. Yeah. Yeah, it'll do that, man. I love bottom half, though. Half's one of my favorites. Canada Day was great. We went to the pool. Took Sadie to the pool. Anna's sister and her fiance came. She got to have some auntie and uncle time. I went and did... There was no jiu-jitsu class, but me and a buddy went and rolled for about an hour. And then I did a bunch of programming. I worked on this A-Sprite script. Straight stress, yeah, that's tough, man. That fucking sucks. Just drive to the doctor's office. We'll see you Friday, Grumpy. Have a great one. Okay, fuck, that's sick. That worked. Okay, so now let's start fucking... Let's throw some more shit into the game here. So I kind of want... Let's actually do another. We'll throw another 320 on there. Oop. Oh shit. Wrong layer. Ah! What did I just do? Oh, I don't want to copy the actual layer. I just want to copy that. There we go. You do it? Nope. I'm missing a pixel somehow. How the fuck did I do that? That it? Yeah. Okay, so let's add a couple of... We'll throw in some more of the... We'll start very much how Gradius starts. We'll throw some Simple Simons in there. Now, I do think I hard-coded in the amounts. So we'll have to go through there. Let's do three goes of 5 guys. Simons. We added 5, right? Or 3? Okay. Let's save this. Boom. Run it. Okay, then directly following that, let's actually throw some, maybe a couple runs of the diagonal Dan boys. Where's the Dans? And then maybe some lightning. I don't know. Let's see how that feels. So there should be 5 of those guys. I gotta get rid of. That's all good. That's all groovy. That's easy. Oh, I think diagonal Dans, I also have to put in the amounts that I want for each one. Or no, it's always just spawn bunch. Okay, so why didn't that one work? It's just Dan's data, yeah. Okay, let me throw them in a little earlier here. Let's just see. Maybe they were just coming in too late. Let's go here and here. Or actually, let's go here and here. I just might not have might not have given it enough time. There they are. Okay, and then let's do another round of the Dans. I just want this to be like the easy peasy start part. Get rid of this terrain test. See how this feels here. Oh, this is so nice. This is so convenient. Not having to export everything manually now. Okay, so then here is where the lightning is going to start. Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe we get the lightning to start a little bit earlier. And let's do another diagonal Dan. And then we get into this kind of chaotic zone here, so let's try that. Oops. My next goal, I'll try and do this in the next day or two here. My next goal is to write a script that'll allow me to very quickly and easily export and upload this thing. So that if you're watching the stream, I can just like type in a command, export it, upload it, and then you can play test it. And then we can make some changes. Export, upload, play test. Export, upload, play test. There's the gate, and now we're fucked. Okay, that's actually pretty sweet. Let's do... man, 10% chance. That feels like that's... That can't be right. I feel like those power-ups were... Let's go 5% chance and see how that feels. That felt like almost a fucking 50% chance. Just use Steam? I never thought of that. I was going to do itch. Also good to see a Novus. Welcome in. This can't be a 5% chance. That seems crazy. %2 chance. All right, chance is a random number between 1 and 100, and we're saying if chance is less than, we'll say if less than 3. So that should be a 2% chance. That feels like it's happening a lot. Sneak your laptop into work? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 8:30 p.m. still sweating. Yeah, it's been hot as fuck here too. I think it was in the 30s yesterday. Back from the desk. Welcome back, my dude. What time are we at here? 12:30. Yeah, we'll do another hour or so, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. Excuse me. You inside now? That damn cold, eh? All right. Yeah, if you don't understand anything, don't feel bad. Okay, right. I think this is good. What are the power-ups again? Let me... So we start with... Yeah, we can get 1 up, so that gives you... Right, that's a thing I need to do, is have like a game over / continue system. Let's put that in the... Whoopsies. In the old to-do list there. So fuck, I keep getting fucking distracted here. Let me go to the player. So Jesus Christ, my muscle memory is getting weird because command is where alt is on the Mac, and my muscle memory is all fucked up. So we do our power-ups. Right, we get 1-ups, which give you like an extra life. Missiles, right, you're gonna start with no missiles. Missiles are the red ones, I think. Shields, which you can take a hit and not die, and then the blaster upgrades. Let's go to the player and see what we're starting with here. 3 lives is good. We're gonna start with no missiles, and you can start with no shields. And then if you die and you like have lives left, you'll start from the last checkpoint. So I need to make a checkpoint system. I think the gray gates that slowly close are going to be the checkpoints. So all feels good. These guys you can't kill. Like, look at that. 2 fucking blaster upgrades with a 2% chance. Another drop. Man, do I need to turn this down to like a 0.5% chance or something? I might have to, hey? Let's see. Oops. Okay, so how do you do a random float in Lua and not a random int? All right, this is in enemy utils. I mean, maybe it's not so bad having a lot of fucking upgrades and shit. Chances less than 2. I guess I could just do this too. Why don't I just go 200? Now I don't got to deal with float. So now it should be a 0.5% chance that something drops a Drops a power up. Fucking blast them. Okay, this is working. We gotta dodge these guys. So maybe 0.5 is too not enough. We didn't get any that time. Let's go less than 1. Or wait, yeah, less than 2, but out of 100. Let's try that. Discord DM sprite you made as an enemy type? Okay, 1 sec. This might be too hard without shields though, because, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to see. When people start playtesting it, they might find this frustrating, because if you get hit once with no shield, you just fucking die. So maybe you should start with 1 shield. I don't know. %, chance feels maybe a little low. So what if we did less than 2 out of, let's go less than 3, but we'll go out of 150. That should be a 1.5% chance, I believe, right? Finish the guy, happy with the result. Let's go, dude. Here, hold up 1 sec here. I don't want to expose anyone's personal info. I don't know what my Discord's looking like. All right, here we go. Yes, this is what I'm talking about, baby. That's an enemy type. That's a friendly, baby. That's a power up in my world. That's a tasty piece of fucking... That's a speed boost right there. I'll paint it during stream. Let's go. Power up mushroom. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not bullet hell hard. I think I do want to have eventually maybe a wave or 2 that's bullet hell hard, but I want the start to be like, I want you to feel how kind of how you move around and feel how you shoot, basically. So these enemies are all pretty easy. It's all about getting the pacing right now. I think this feels pretty good. I do want to get past that gate though and just see how that feels. Man, I'm just fucking all bricked up that A-Sprite's script is working. Shell scripting is fun, man. Like, this is a little bit bullet hellish here. And maybe those asteroids don't need to be... Let's move those asteroids back a little bit. Let's maybe move them so they're... this is the gate here. Let's move them past the gate. Let's like move one here, and then let's move these little guys. Like maybe here. Let's try that. I like the lightning guys. They force you to keep moving. You can't camp. Another thing I'm still not sure about is the point system. Okay, now I feel like we're not getting any drops. Let's go back to 2% chance. Novus with the prime sub. Novus, thank you. I appreciate that. It's been nice having you here helping out with stuff and getting programmers' eyes on this shit. I really appreciate that prime sub. I hope you're enjoying your time here. Let's run it again. Thank you. I appreciate that. We got a pretty nice group of folks who hang out here. Guess that's the thing with random chances. Sometimes even when the chance is small, you get a couple in a row that feel like... Okay, I'm gonna move that asteroid up a little bit. Or actually, maybe I'm just gonna remove that one. Let's get rid of that one. Save. Let's export this again. Boom. And then let's we should do a fucking commit here. Let's just say adjustments to level layout and drop chance. So maybe I'm kind of thinking now let's actually boost that up a little bit. %3 chance now. Fucking dead, baby died again. Yeah, and the point system, I'm still not sure what to do about that. I kind of threw that in when I was really early, starting to kind of prototype the game just for shits. I don't know if there's any real point to the points. I kind of just threw it in there because that's like all those old games just had inexplicable point systems for some reason. I want it to, at the end, I really want it to just look and feel like an NES game. Look, feel, and sound like an NES game. That's what I'm going for. So some of that, even with a little bit of that jank and a little bit of that kind of weirdness. Okay, that feels pretty good. Like, I think if you've never played it before, it's going to be hard. But it's like learnable. This part's fun. I like this part. Okay, checkpoint system is a definite must. That's something that needs to get added pretty quick here. So what do we have here? Now we have a missile. When we get into the crazy zone, we'll blast this missile. I'm really happy with how these missiles turned out. How they like, the speed exponentially increases. Oh shit. Oh, I had a shield. I was lucky. Let's launch it. Oh no. Oh, hold up. I think that shield or the missile, I think, collided with the lightning. I don't want that to happen. Let's just give a couple missiles here. I'll shoot a missile at the lightning. It might have been something else that it collided with, but bullets and missiles should go through the lightning. This is a 1-up. I think the pink ones are 1-up. Yeah. Red ones are missiles, green are blaster upgrades, and then yellow is shields, I think. Okay, so no, it seems okay. That little wiggle and then the slowdown on the explosion radius. I'm actually really happy with how all that is turning out. Okay, I think we're good there, actually. I don't think that was happening. If chance is 2, that was for in-game currency drops. Math.chance. What's math.chance? Is this Lua? I should probably close this just in case if I can get reported or some shit. Does Lua have math.chance? What language are you using? No. I don't think that's in the standard Lua library. Yeah, Lua has math.random. So the way this is doing, it's basically the same thing that you were doing. But this is just picks a random number between 1 and 100. And then I just see if that number is less than 4. So if the number is 1, 2, or 3. So it's a 3% chance. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Points for competition points. And then the other thing, actually, let me know what you think of this. So right now, this is a terrible system. Also ignore the points are actually, you could ignore the 1,000. Like you see the distance and the points down there. I just started them each at 1,000 to see how 4 characters would look. If that makes sense. Right now I have it multiplied. I think it should maybe just be added, because the weird thing is, like, you could make it 100. Like, let's say you just dodge all the enemies, you don't kill any of them. You'd have like 100 distance, 0 points, which would give you like, or even this here. What's going on here? Total is 0. Total is 0. Is that anywhere else? Okay, so we just got to go. Does HUD have an update? No, it doesn't. So we just do this. We'll just say total. Hold on a second. Is the only place here and up here? I think I can just do this. Let's do local total equals distance times points. All right, let's see if that works. But basically what I was saying is, if you get a bunch of distance but no points, then your total is 0, which is stupid. Okay, there we go. So I had 21 distance, 9 points, 189. Should it just be an addition? Or is distance enough for leaderboards? I wonder. Maybe it should just go by distance. Or maybe it should just be enemies killed and it's just like a fun stat. So instead of each enemy giving you a certain number of points, you just have like a kills value that increases with each enemy you kill. Oh, fucked up. We got a missile. Oh, that was close. Fuck. Distance as well as kills leaderboard at the end. Yeah, maybe that's the way. And then instead of a total, we could just have, here's your distance and here's your kills. Even though the goal is to get to the end and kill the boss. And if you do that, the points and shit won't matter. Okay, that's pretty good. Got a couple unsaved files here. Save, oopsies. Okay, this is all feeling pretty good. Let's go through. Let's start here. Where's this? This is 1280. Nope. Nope. Yeah, see, I got bad spawning code. That turret should be there, but it's not. That's okay. I gotta fix that. Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, okay, let's fix that. I think I have flame walls in this module now, right? Yes, I do. That ought to do it, I think. Let's make sure. Yep. We good. You need to define the start of the random. Nope, you don't. Random, math.random will give you, random x returns random number between 1 and x. If you wanted to do negatives, like let's say if I wanted it to be negative, if I wanted to include negatives, like let's say I wanted negative 50 to positive 50, then I would do math.random 100 minus 50. And then that would give me, it would pick that random number, subtract 50 from it. So if you had 4, you'd get negative 46 or whatever. The math.random, this isn't the part I'm worried about. This is working exactly how I want it to. It's working exactly how it's supposed to. It's just what the chance should be is the thing that I'm wondering. Right now it's at 3%, which might be, now that feels kind of low. So let's try 4%. Whoops. I watched my sister and Anna play it, and they both had an insanely hard time with that one guy up at the left there. So that one I might have to consider changing. Oh, shit. Oops. Free Google Snake game? Hell yeah. Snake is so fun. I'm gonna see how that goes in like when it's playtesting time, because that part was just driving them both absolutely fucking mental. This part here is kind of tough too. Those little stumpy boys. I've played this 1,000 fucking times and I'm having a hard time with it. Got to get ahead of it. There we go. But it's one of those things where it's tough. Like you don't want to. The difficulty is so hard because some people are so good at games and some people are so bad. Like I don't even consider myself to be that great at games. But I know there's some people who would probably play this and be like, "This is way too fucking easy." But then again, I got my wife and my sister to play this, and they were like, "Fucking couldn't hack it." But also with proper like power-up drops, it would make it easier. It still seems low, hey? Well, but also there's less enemies in this part. Way less enemies, and the ones like these green walls, they don't drop. Let's go back to the start and see how that feels. Maybe with more enemies, because I think it's what, 4% chance now. So that's a 1-up there. There's also an equal chance of getting, so there's 1-ups, blaster upgrades, shields, and missiles. There's an equal chance of getting either of those 4 types. We could make it like you're more likely, slightly more likely to get a shield or slightly more likely to get like a blaster upgrade. Like that part feels a little bullet helly, but I think it kind of in a good way. This part's bullet helly too. Yeah, the drop, it still might be a little bit low. And maybe we should just have one. I'm gonna go... Where are those? I think those guys are called the Stumpers. Oh yeah, I did this one really fucking dumb. I didn't do this as a... tile map layer for some reason. 16. Oh, here we go. I was like, what the fuck? There we go. Let's remove those two. Oh, yeah, let's play through it again. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, this might be okay. We got one there. What upgrade is that? I believe that's a shield, right? It'll just be tweaking it. It might still be a little bit low. It's just that some runs you just, you know, even if it's like a 2% chance, you'll have like 5 enemies in a row that drop. But I mean, that's just kind of the nature of randomness, right? Sometimes it feels that the actual amount feels different than like the chance amount, if that makes sense. So yeah, it still might be a little low, honestly, because I do want also like the player to use all these mechanics. The player should use the shield. The player should use the missiles and the blaster upgrades and all that. Like at that point, by the time you get to the terrain, maybe like it'd be nice if you had a shield or two. Maybe you start with a couple shields. Let's go to... Just gonna keep increasing it a little bit here. So now we got a 5% chance. Roger, thank you, my dude. How are you doing? Good to see you. It's coming along, man. We're getting there. I think most of the like systems programming. Okay, so what blaster did we get there? So this is the bounce. So another thing I need to do is I want to add the bullets should bounce off of the enemies too. The bounce might be a little too fucking chaotic. Whoa. And maybe Oh, yeah. I was going to say maybe they should only bounce off of... only bounce off of terrain, but I think that doesn't really make a ton of sense. If they're going to bounce, they should bounce. If the bounce mechanic feels weird, I think we'll try a... the bounce mechanic is pretty cool, but then the bullets become... like there's friendly fire. So you can kill yourself with your own bounced bullets, which might be a little too chaotic. And it might be one of those things that actually annoys people and doesn't feel like an upgrade. It might feel like a hindrance. If that's the case, I think we'll try like penetrative bullets. Penetrative. Stranded code, I'd take a look at it. Got 2 shields in old 80s games, like started with them. Fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Cash out on this while taking a shit. Good. It's going to be short too. Like that's my, like scope wise, I think I'm doing a good job so far keeping the scope down. We got kind of like, there's this like first little bit, then there's the terrain part. Then there's like an asteroid field, so a couple other enemies. I want there to be like another kind of crazy chaotic wave, and then basically a boss fight, and that's it. And I want to try and make lots of small projects. Oh, that was a close one. Ah! Yeah, like I don't know about the bounce. The more I think about it, maybe the bounce isn't the best idea. Okay, let's see how this feels now that we got like some blaster upgrades. Like that's way easier. This part is hard. This part I might adjust the... Yeah, I think we're going to adjust the time between those. So where's that? Flame blasters. Wait times. 2.4. Let's try like 2.6. And let's go... What was it? It was 1280, right? Around there. Ah, oh, lucky I had that fucking shield, baby. Okay, so there's a little bit more time between these now. This is another, another part that Anna and my sister had a hard time with. Yeah, like if you had the bounce thing going, this part would just be impossible. Like it would just feel really unfair to the player, I think. If the bullets bounced off of whoopsies, if the bullets bounced off the enemies. I'll keep all that code in here, but I think that third blaster upgrade will change to penetration. Because that part would be impossible. The bullets would all just bounce right back at you and fucking kill you or burn through all your shields. Let's do a commit here real quick before I forget. We'll just say more level design. Wine and Weens, welcome on in. New game called Leap Day, new levels literally every day. Dude, that's sweet. There's a game called Peak. I played it with Rhubarb a little bit. It's just like you have to explore and climb a mountain. It's a really fun co-op game, but it's the same thing. Every 24 hours, the mountain is different. Yeah, I think the bounce, it wouldn't feel like an upgrade, you know, and it's supposed to feel like an upgrade. What time is it here? Why don't we start writing some penetration code? Excuse me. So let's just go in here. Bounce, I'm just going to put question marks. Penetrate. Okay, so... So let's see, where's the bullet creation here? Whoops. Create player bullet. Here we go. So we create the base bullet. Extra bullets if we have try or burst. Right, so we would just give the player this thing, and then we would say for each bullet that we make, bullet that bounces true. Okay, so let's go here. We'll just go penetrate equals. Actually, let's just set it to true. And then we should have, we'll have like a penetrate number. So maybe it goes through one enemy and then the second thing it hits, the second thing it hits, it deletes itself. So what we would do is we would say add bounce. Add penetration, so for if table contains, so if the player blaster upgrades contains penetrate, then b.penetrate equals true. And b dot, oh no, that's right. And then we'll go to our bullet enemy shit here. And then we would say if bullet dot penetrate, or if not, so if the bullet does not penetrate, the bullet will delete itself. Else, we'll say bullet dot penetrate number equals 1 or +1, and then or you know what, if it's just going to happen once, we actually don't need that bullet dot penetrate number. We could just do so if bullet penetrate, it deletes itself. Otherwise, this might not equals false. Let's see. Before we do that, let's just see. So if I go to the player, let's just test this here. If I add penetrate, let's see what happens. Let's go back to the start. Okay, so that is working. What happens here? Oops. That's right. That's exactly right. Goes through the first guy, hits the second guy. Oh, but you know what is happening though? It's detecting the collision multiple times per frame. So for those guys that have more than just like 1 HP, it should go through, but not. Because that's just doing basically bullet damage twice is what's happening there. Because it's doing that every frame. Okay. Okay. What time is it? We'll go 12 more minutes here. So how do I get it to... Maybe we just need like a timer, like penetrate timer. Let's try this. And we just give it like a short amount of time where it doesn't detect that collision anymore. Or another possibility would be to log which enemy that it collides with, and basically say if you've already done damage to this enemy, you can't do damage to that enemy again. So that would cause it to hit, do the damage once, and go all the way through. Or timer seems like the easier way code-wise to do it, but it might be a little bit jankier of an implementation. Because if, I don't know, if you have a really big enemy or something and it takes a little while to go through, you might still get that. The other thing too is if it's on like the no damage timer and there's two enemies back to back, you still want it to hit that other enemy. So I think knowing which enemy it collided with is probably the way to do it, and just say don't damage that enemy again. Shitcore DMs, okay, hell yeah. Thanks, bro. That's good. I've never actually I haven't read too much code. Like, I've never worked on a team, so all the coding that I read my own code. I don't fucking know if it's any good. I'll read like sample code when I'm reading through docs and stuff like that, but that's not really the same as seeing like a finished project kind of thing. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's leave. Well, fuck. Let's just see here. I'll fuck around with this for a couple of minutes, and if it seems like it's going to be a problem that's going to take me a little while, we'll just call it. I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'll come back to it after the gym. So if bullet shouldn't penetrate, then we delete the bullet. Either way, we're going to do this damage. So maybe we move this. Let's put this shit here. So we go enemy, whoops. Has been hit is true. HP equals enemy.hp minus bullet, whoops, dot damage. Misan, 38 months. Holy shit. Thank you for 38 months. I appreciate that. Okay, so otherwise we actually don't want to do this. Okay, so the bullet doesn't penetrate. We delete the bullet. Damage the enemy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Otherwise, if the bullet has that penetrate variable, excuse me, then we could say bullet dot enemy hit equals enemy. Then we'll say, okay, so we'll do the same thing. We'll go enemy that has been hit is true. We reduce enemy's HP. Whoops, by the bullet damage. Jesus fucking Christ. Bullet dot damage. Okay, and then bullet dot enemy hit equals enemy. And then what we'll do at the very top is we'll say if enemy doesn't equal bullet dot enemy hit, then we do all this shit. Right now, I think this means that there's no limit to how many enemies it'll go through. Let's just see if this works. So we go here, boom. That makes sense because these guys all have 1 HP only, but let's try on these gray guys. Yes, I think that works. Yes, that works. Still, because those guys I think should take 2 hits. Okay, let me just get rid of... get rid of those pink guys for a sec. Okay, so now maybe we should have a penetrate number. Whoopsies. Use the missile again like an idiot. There we go. Now should there be a penetrate number? Should we just let her rip? Maybe we should just fucking let her rip. It just goes until it, but we'll just penetrate all the enemies until it hits the end of the screen. Maybe that's the way to do it. Or if it hits the hits a wall. Sweet, that was actually easy as hell to get it to detect that enemy. That does make... no, that makes sense. I know. Too many fucking penetrates. What else could I call it? Buzz coming back. First banjo lesson, hell yeah, dude. Work on Satnikov, Bukowski leaving a lurk. I appreciate the lurk, bro. Have a good one. We're gonna shut her down right away here. Oh, we're hype training. Holy fuck. Okay, we'll go to the end of the hype train. And then we'll shut her down. What do we think, chat? Should there be a limit? Maybe you penetrate 2 or 3 enemies and then it deletes, or should you just let her fucking rip? Double, oh, you talking DP? You bet your ass we can. Let her rip. Nikki saying limit. Let's leave it at let her rip for now. We'll see, because there are 3. We'll fuck around with. We'll leave it. A couple reasons. First of all, it's already working and it's nice and easy. Second of all, the drop percentage is now feeling quite low. Monica with 100 biddies, thank you. I appreciate that. And then of that drop percentage, there's only a 1 in 3 chance that you're going to get the penetrate upgrade. So I'm thinking it will be somewhat rare already. And if it's rare and you get it, it'll be one of those things where you're just like, fuck yeah, I'm fucking unstoppable now. So we'll let her rip for now. We'll let her fucking rip, bud. This is feeling real nice. Let's do all this shit. Git commit whoops. Feature added penetration. Boink. To the bullets. All right. I said we'd go. What are we at? What are we at for this fucking hype train here? What do we got time? We got 2.5 minutes. What can I do for 2.5 minutes here? Oh, you know what I do actually have to do? I gotta go to. Let's get out of here. We gotta commit my changed file destination path in export layers.lua. Let's push that. Let's push this one. That one pushed to shmup. This one pushed to personal scripts. I think we're all good there. Okay. Decent. That's fucking awesome. We're going to leave it there for today. That's a good one, man. We got some good practicing in. We got some good fucking good coding done. Now it's kind of like game design time, which is super fun. So what I'm gonna try and do in the next couple days, Novus, I'm gonna look into the uploading to Steam. That might be the easiest. I'm also gonna look into Itch. But it would be sweet if we could just like make some changes, have a little shell script that quickly and easily exports and uploads the thing. I'm gonna look into that. Might not be as doable as I'm thinking, but hopefully. And then we could have people kind of like play it live and give feedback while we're playtesting. Who are we raiding today, ladies and gentlemen? Who are we raiding? We're raiding Ear End, my fucking man. I like this guy. Powerlifter / game dev, working on a Balatro-like in Godot. Balatro meets tower defense, I think. If you need game blurby bullshit, that'd be sweet actually. It'd be nice to get some help on some of these things. You know what else I want? I need to find an artist. It might be expensive, but I think it would be worth it just because it would be cool. That makes like I want like the fucking box art to look something like this. Like that super detailed old school. This kind of shit. I should probably start looking for someone who can do this soon because that's probably going to take a while. Something like that, like those old NES covers with that super detailed. There's a couple of games like that, like Contra, like this kind of style. This shit. That's what I want. If anybody knows an artist who would be willing, who would want to do that, loads on Twitter. You could ask your brother, dude. That would be sweet. I would pay him whatever it's worth, whatever he's worth. Okay, we're gonna go raid Ear End. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. We'll be back tomorrow evening. We do our gaming stream Thursday nights. We'll probably start with a little Devon, and then I gotta move my Ocarina of Time save from the Switch 2 to the Switch 1, or Switch 1 to Switch 2. I gotta figure that out. Excuse me. And I'll look into some sort of automation to quickly and easily export and upload the game. Oh, fuck yeah, Novus. Thank you very much. Open this real quick. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys a lot. We're going to say hi to Ear End. He's a super dope dude. Everyone have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow night. And if not, we'll see you Friday. Have a wonderful day. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
I'm having